Hey guys, so I'm playing the Heavy Rain demo. So if you haven't realized, this game's coming out quite soon, and the demo's coming out on the 11th of February. So if definitely get your hands on that, just to just to check out the graphics if you don't like the game, even. But so just to let you guys know, this demo actually goes for half an hour. So I cut this video like in half, more than half, sorry, and just sort of gave you little variations of different styles you play in the game. So let's get into this. Basically, you play as two different characters in the demo, sort of solving the clue of the origami killer. At the first, point of the game or the demo, you sort of go through a small tutorial, and I like it how they sort of, you sort of give that subtle text above, little walls on the side of walls. It's not really popping up in your face saying you have to click X to move forward or hold this to do this, etc. It's all, everything's all within the environment. So I find that very good and innovative. One thing I like to say about this game is that this game style is really old. I mean, nothing's really new about this game except the graphics. I mean, yes, the graphics are pretty cool. I mean, they look crisp, they look like real people, right? But this game style is just a point and click game. Nothing really special about this. This sort of game style has been like here since probably like, when did game starts? I don't know, 1900s. Probably not, but you know what I mean. But like those type of games where you sort of, oh, here's a good example, the Goosebump books. The Goosebump books were a big hit because they actually had alternate endings to what you sort of choose. Like, for example, if I was reading a book and in the Goosebumps and it said, oh, did you want Jack to live? Go to page 56, go to page 54 if you want him to die, etc., and I'll do that. And this is exactly what this game is doing. It's sort of giving you these options, and you sort of gotta, choose it your way. And sort of that's a good, example of having your own type of game. So this part in the demo is quite interesting, where you sort of go into your first fight scene. I'm not too sure where this is in the actual game. It could be right at the start, it could be somewhere in the middle, but for the first fight scene I find it quite interesting. And if also you play the God of War series, you'll find it exactly the same, where when you got to get those hit moves, you got to hold a certain button, or do a combination while holding 4 different buttons at the same time.
It's me. Troy, what are you doing here? I already told you I don't want to see you anymore.
Sorry, Dal, but I really wanted to see ya. What do you want, asshole?
Lauren, is everything all right?
She's just swell. Now beat it, loser!
So this part really gets interesting, where you got to really interact with the buttons and with combinations to get this guy down.
You found it. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
Oh!
Troy, stop or I call the cops! Troy, I will call the cops! Troy, no!
Just one thing I like to add is that I played through this demo twice now, and I've tried different things, and it actually does work. Like, different things actually happen. For example, if I get knocked down here, or if I fail to do the combination, something else will happen. But the thing is, when they're writing the script, it's a yes or no. Like, if I do it right, this will happen. If I do it wrong, this will happen.
I told you to mind
So
your business,
at some key
asshole.
points, there are just, two options, but most times I assume within the game you will have a wide variety of different options to choose from. So now we're playing as a different character, as a FBI detective, trying to find out this origami killer. So I find this really cool about him using this sort of device, you know, to sort of, you know, I don't know, sort of do some sort of thing, and you can see like anything on the ground, traces of dirt, smell, scent, blood, etc., which is pretty cool. So there's time for a coffee break, and we'll be right back. That's a dime bag, some coffee.
Harry, comment. The victim is lying on his back. No visible signs of violence.
I find this really cool. So this is the thing I was describing before, where he just hovers his hand and he sees every single molecule.
Chest.
But I guess that's, you know, different characters have their own things, own type of style of sort of solving clues, asking questions around. You can sort of talk to everyone really. So that's about it. You know, there's nothing much really to show around, where you just really got to explore. You got to find. You got to really ask around. Like, you know, you can have two alternate routes. You can just be straight in there, forward, do your own style, or you can sort of really follow, listen to people, listen to clues. So I'm sure I'll be definitely getting this game. And thanks for watching my video. And here's the trailer of the gameplay.
Are you prepared to suffer to save your son? You have 5 minutes to cut off the last section of one of your fingers in front of the camera. If you succeed, you will get your reward.
Agent Norman Jaden, FBI.
Good evening. My name's Scott Shelby. I'm a private detective. I'm investigating the case of the origami killer.
I'd like a room.
Madison Page, 27, single.
Ethan Mars has had psychological problems since his first son died. He is haunted by visions of drowning bodies. A few weeks ago, after one of our usual sessions, I found this on the floor. It must have fallen out of his pocket.
Ash, I want you to assign every available man to finding Ethan Mars. I want you to keep an eye on the train stations, the airports, the bus terminal. I want every cop in the city on his ass, so that if he moves, we know about it.
You're gonna die, you son of a bitch!
I swore on my son's grave that I would kill the man who murdered him.
Just don't believe he's guilty.
Your other son, Mrs. Shepherd. What was his name?
Everything I did for love.